Hello. Welcome to Connection to Ascension. I am Cecilia, aka CeciliaAgoddess. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram. I also have a website. It's www.connectiontoascension.com. All the information is in the description box. And this is my first video officially. So I am starting off with baby steps. I don't have any, extravagant equipment and microphones and lighting, but my guides has been pushing me to go ahead and start regardless and start from where I am. And the message that I've been hearing was start from where you are and let go. And I had pre-shuffled some cards, and I had also I got some cards before I even started the actual video. I wish I would have started so you can see it on camera, what it is. And the message is very clear to what I've been hearing from my guides all day, and I've been channeling these messages since last night, and it's beautiful. So it's for the collective as well as myself. I am part of the collective, so I myself, and for you all, the message is to move forward. I want to tell you a little bit about my channel and what I am here to accomplish for you guys, and as well as myself, because I'm still on this journey and in a learning process. I am here to connect with you and also to connect you to your ascension. This channel is where I help you grow, to learn, heal on your journey, and assist in discovering, the magic within you. We all have a magic within us. A lot of us don't realize that. A lot of us has started to ascend and realize this, and some are in the midst of questioning. So you're discovering the magic within, and I'm here to assist in that. So when I pull cards, and I also will have a subject for each time, whatever I'm channeling from my guides and from spirit, that's what I will convey to you guys, right? I'm just a conduit. So with that being said, if it resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below, and hit the notification bell so you are, instantly notified when my video uploads. I don't want you to miss anything. It's going to get juicy. It's going to get good. I am very blunt. I may time to time slip up and cuss. That's just me. I'm real. I'm open-minded. I am about my business. And with that being said, let's get to business. The first card that I pulled was the 9 of Pipes. And when I kept hearing the messages over and over from my guides was to let go, let go, let go. A lot of us, including myself, at times have this problem with letting go. Letting go of things, not only of old people, places, and things that no longer serves me and will leave you in stagnant energy, but also things that we want, things that we desire to bring into our lives. It's one thing to manifest that, right? But it's another thing to manifest that and hold it so tight and grip it so tight that it leaves resistance there from the universe. You have to balance the two. You have to manifest and apply the work in the physical, in the 3D realm, the physical realm. The 3D is, working on that. If you're, say for instance, you're manifesting a business, of course you got to apply the things necessary in order to get that done. You have to apply for a loan, you have to work to save money, you have to build your clientele, you have to do networking, so forth and so forth. And in 5D, in the spiritual, you have to also connect with Source, your God, whoever you pray to. I'm spiritual, so whatever you pray to is, entirely up to you. I don't discriminate on whoever you pray to. You can be Muslim, you could be Christian, you could be Jew. It doesn't matter. It all leads back to the one source. So we can all agree on this, right? So when you pray, you're asking the universe to manifest these things. So it's a balance. But if you're doing one of the two and not applying the other part, the yin and the yang, then you're going to fail. So you're either going to work on a 3D without having faith in following the guidance from spirit, or you're going to follow the guidance from spirit and not do the actual legwork. You see what I'm saying? And that's what this card speaks of, is a person, it could be a man or woman, holding his hands up to the sky, to the universe, to source. This bird and the sun represents source to me, right? So he's giving his hands up as of saying that I'm letting go of everything. I give it to you, universe, right? Stepping outside this hut, this home, stepping out of self. So whatever is outside of self, he's giving up to the universe. And he's clothed in, as you can see, this purple garment that has grapes on it and looks like a vine, looks like leaves. So I see the colors of purple and green. Purple represents the crown chakra. The crown chakra is a representation of your spiritual channeling, right? So that is connected to source, your guides, the Most High. When you pray and you meditate and you're looking for the answers, that's where your crown chakra, when it's open, it can be revealed to you, messages. So that's what that represents. And the green represents the heart. We are supposed to rely on our heart. Some people say don't follow your heart. That's where you get heartbroken and this and that. You're supposed to follow your head. Wrong. You're supposed to follow your heart, and we most times do. But when, say, for instance, most people say that when they get into relationships that fail and someone has done them wrong, or they gotten heartbroken, you didn't pay attention to the red flags. You ignore the red flags. You've seen the red flags, but you choose to ignore them anyway, saying, well, I can change that person, or this person can change, or that's just minor, that will go away. No. Red flags is red flags. We're not perfect, but if it's evident of someone being dishonest, or something that you know that down the road is going to hinder your relationship, you're supposed to pay attention to it. So we're supposed to follow our hearts, because our heart is our intuition, our true wisdom. You're supposed to follow your gut intuition. And the yellow speaks of the solar plexus chakra, which is all about creativity. It's about movement, moving forward, motivation, creating something, and going about what you're trying to create, the project or anything that you desire, you're working for. That's what that represents. And it's all through here. So he is applying that, staying grounded with his feet on the ground, and also following the messages from spirit and his heart. It's a balance here. The yin and the yang. The crown chakra is the yin. The yang is the solar plexus. The heart is in the center. So I'm seeing balance, right? It's a balance of the two. As above, so below. As within, so without. And so, with the second card that clarified that, came the Ace of Pipes. This person is also going within. In a meditative state, the stars are aligned, you see, from her throat chakra to her crown up to Source. So she's communicating with Source, and Source is communicating back with her. As you can see, this is a representation of the universe to me. And then it's has a musical instrument. I don't know what you would call those. It's like a Native American instrument. And it's blowing in music in her ears. A message. So she's still on long enough. She is hearing the message and applying her magic, making her magical potion. We talked about this in the beginning. That's what I'm here to help you, is to understand and reveal your true magic within inside yourself. So it's a balancing of these two things to accomplish your dream. So I also see a lot of fire and heat. Yellow, I think of the sun. Sun is a fire. Fire is so yang. And I see fire in a joyous way. And fire can also be in a negative form. It could be out of anger, fear, which is, anger is fear, right? That's the base of anger, is fear. And so my guides have gave me a message to give y'all. It's season. Because anger is the season of spring. What I mean by that, it's a wood essence. It's the element of the liver. The liver deals with anger. Let me see. Well, next video, I will have a chart for you. I'm going to draw a chart on a dry eraser board of some sort, or a piece of paper, so you can see exactly what I mean. We're going to get into that, the elements, the next time. But I'm gonna let you know that anger is the element of the liver. So when we get angry a lot and we get frustrated, it deals with the liver. It can harm the liver, right? It's the essence of wood. We have wood, we have water, we have metal, we have fire, and we have earth. We have the 5 different elements. And anger is the root of spring. When you get angry, something that springs out of you that it's hard to bring down if you don't know how to exercise being in tune with yourself and being in tune with your spring. So we would think to ourselves, what makes us angry, right? From others. A lot of people would say, well, I don't like that person because he or she is a liar. I don't like that person because he or she is a cheater, if you're in a relationship with this person. Or I don't like this person because he or she is lazy. Or another example I hear a lot, I don't like this person because he or she is conceited. Another example is, I don't like this person because of, I don't know, let's just say something silly, I don't know. She twirls her hair, I don't know. But you become angry when someone does or don't do something, but the truth is It's a mirror reflection. We dislike a quality deep down subconsciously we don't like in ourselves. We are a mirror reflection of that other individual. So let's just say, for instance, you don't like that person because he or she twirls her hair. That's a silly example, but why? Something makes you wish you had the hair that he or she is twirling? Would you like the freedom of doing that yourself? Or afraid to? Just a little example. Or he or she is a liar. What makes you attract this person around you? Are you dishonest? Are you dishonest with yourself? Are you being authentic? Or are you wearing a mask? Don't know. So, that's just a question to leave with you guys as a prime example of things that can make you angry. Sometimes we have to look at the person in the mirror, right? So, let's see. I also see, I'm going to pull another card. I'm hearing a message from Spirit, and this came out. Great Spirit, Mother, Creator, bless the earth through my life. Source of all nourishment, we seek and replenish your sacred world. Guide us now with these images, words, and feelings within as we reach into the wholeness. Let all that is needed be known. I left this card in this deck on purpose. This was a card that we're supposed to just take out and put to the side. It's not really a part of the tarot deck that I got, the shaman deck. But I left it in there on purpose. And my guides just confirmed to me everything that I'm doing here today is on purpose. And it's no coincidence. And I'm supposed to reveal this message to you as a conduit from Spirit. And it says the Creator, bless the earth. I think about heaven and hell, not in the aspect of religious heaven or hell, because I'm not very religious anymore. I was raised Baptist. I was raised a Christian, but I don't subscribe to being just in that box in a Christian. I believe in Source. I believe in Divine Spirit, and I also, I'm a believer, but I'm just more of the spiritual, right? But what is heaven and hell? All religion goes back in whatever religion that it is, and it speaks of heaven and hell. Even a spiritual person will say, oh, this is hell. Why do we say that? What is heaven or hell? Is it a religious paradigm, or is it something else? We have to ask ourselves that, right? So while we sit with that, heaven and hell, what is it? All right, I'm going to give you a story, and maybe this will help. See if I can remember this story. This is a prime example of heaven and hell. And this is what I'm getting from these two cards to bring about what we do want, and opposed to what we don't want. It was a samurai, right? He approached an older monk that was sitting there in his space in this park, and looks like the monk was meditating. I don't know, he was sitting still with his legs crossed and his eyes closed. So the samurai, assumes the monk is in prayer or meditation. He walks over and he asks, is there a heaven or hell? The monk was still in a meditative state, and did not acknowledge the samurai. The samurai got a little upset, and he was like, are you ignoring me, monk? He tapped him on his shoulder. So he said, maybe the old man can't hear. maybe he can't hear me. So he leaned in to yell in his ears. The monk sat there as he yelled, "Is there a heaven or hell?" The monk, still no answer, did not answer the samurai. So the samurai was getting more and more upset, as he felt the monk was clearly ignoring him. That's how he felt. So he took his hands to wrap around the monk's neck, picked the monk up, and slammed him down to the ground with frustration and anger. The monk looked up at him and told him, "You know what you need to do? You need to go over there. Where that mud pit is over there, you need to go with the pigs, because that's where you belong." The samurai was not pleased at all then. The samurai then became even more enraged. He took his hands on the place of his sword and was like, "I should just cut your head off right now." And he raised it up to cut the monk's head off, right? And then the monk looked up at the samurai and said, "Look at yourself. That's what hell is." The samurai then stopped in the mid-air, placed his sword then back into his holster, and then the monk looked at him and said, "Look, see, that is heaven." So the moral of the story is, when I say this, heaven and hell is a state of mind. You could be in the present moment state, relaxed state, knowing everything is in divine timing and is working itself out, and you working your magic. It's just because you don't see it in fruition right now when you want it, does not mean that it's not working out in your best interest and things are not working out in your favor. You have to let go and have a deep knowing. Don't worry about anything external outside yourself. That's heaven, right? All right, so so basically energy rising too fast. That's why it's spring. It causes pain. It normally always goes to your traps, your neck area, your shoulders. And it causes stiffness and pain. It causes headaches and even diseases, rather. The energy goes to the organs, and too much of one energy is a bad thing. Also, too little of it is also a bad thing. So it's about balance. Being balanced, remaining grounded. That's the pure freedom in heaven. I'm attending school to be a massage therapist. And so when I work on my clients and I'm giving massages and I do acupressure as well to release these energies, and even as a reiki practitioner, I specialize in moving energy. Energy deals with the organs, it deals with your muscle tissues, it deals with your mind, it deals with your heart, it deals with how you act, it deals with externally, because you are, whatever you put out into the universe is what you receive. So you are manifesting whatever is inside. So I'm here to with my clients, I transmute that energy, right? Everything is energy. These cards, doing tarot, is energy. I open a portal every time I channel and I do a reading. With that being said, we are actually born angry. The mother uses chi, energy, right, to push and force out the unborn child and through the birth canal. You cry when you was born because you was slapped on the rear end. Just to get that cry and to make sure that, the doctors want to make sure that the baby is okay, responsive. Why is that? Every beginning has an end, every end has a beginning. So you was born angry. Interesting. So sometimes, with that being said, we also go through things in our adolescence that makes us angry. All of us have one thing or another, either dealing with family, friends, situation, living arrangements, anything can trigger that anger inside. You may not know because a lot of people mask it by codependency of a person, place, or thing. So it could be a relationship, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be being complacent with collecting things. We try to mask that pain, and that's not good. We have to heal, right? And that's what I'm here to help you do. So someone who is controlling, we're going to go back to this card. He's letting go. Letting go of letting go of control. Someone who is controlling is most likely to have liver problems. Liver is the largest organ that fills the heart with the blood. So we're dealing with the heart as well. And if this solar plexus chakra is off balance, then we become very controlling. We grip on to things. We become angry and frustrated when things don't work out and this and that. And then we're dealing with the heart, and the liver deals with the heart because it brings blood flow to the heart. So we're here to serve life or destroy life. The liver is the largest organ in the body, actually. So that deals with anger, and you're putting a lot of that energy into your liver. That's not good. Excuse me, I had to get some tea because my throat was getting kind of dry. Someone that comes off confrontational, angry, and approach you in a negative manner, and you don't have to engage or draw. You just draw yourself back. You draw your energy back and you let them be for a couple of hours, a day or whatever. Let them reflect. Eventually, it will hit them why they reacted the way they did, because the energy needs a recipient for it to feel. And when we talk about creating something, you can't be in a anxious and frustrating, being angry about why it's not working out. Wait, this is basically the message, is to, stay balanced so you're not overutilizing the solar plexus chakra. And you're not being angry, which affects you mentally, physically, and emotionally. I said, the liver is the largest organ in the body, and when you're angry, it affects the liver, it affects the solar plexus, and then you're off balance in some way, shape, or form. So, ways to help you stay on track with your manifesting in the 3D, right? Sour flavored foods feeds the liver. So things like lemons, grapefruit, mushrooms, etc. will help rise up the spring. And let me see, I have a piece of paper. I can draw up this for you. I found one. Okay. So we have this little body here. Sorry, it's not going to be perfect. Looks kind of short, but all right. So we have this person here, right? We have your solar plexus by your navel. We have your liver right there in that area, right behind. Your anger energy, it rises up, it springs up. So the energy will spring up through the heart, up through the throat. So when you're angry, you're feeling this in your heart space, you're feeling this in your communication, your throat chakra. So you're speaking maybe harshly about yourself, a person, or you're speaking negatively on a situation, right? And it rises up to your head. So you're not being open to source and spirit to reflect on what you're trying to manifest. And on a physical plane, it's harming you. It's harming the liver. It's also flowing, this energy is flowing up through your other chakras, which will be above that. You have your solar plexus, and you have your heart, your throat, your third eye, your intuition, and your crown. It's also physically holding a lot of pressure and stiffness in your traps, your shoulders, and your neck, because it's springing up. And you also may receive a lot of headaches from being angry. So that's just an example, so you can see a person that is off balance with a lot of anger, and how to utilize that energy into manifesting what you want rather than destroying what you want and bringing in what you don't want. Yeah, so eat a lot of sour foods to help with your solar plexus. And you can wear yellow as well. You can carry one of my favorite crystals. I don't know if I have one in here. I don't. Is a citrine crystal. It's a yellowish toned crystal that you can carry that will help you with your solar plexus chakra as well. This is just a quick video, 30-minute. Next video, I will come back and I will do a longer video for you. And I'm going to speak about sadness from trauma, from the sadness that we hold in our hearts without even knowing it. Sometimes we think that we're not, but we still are holding on to things or resentment from things. So, yeah, I'm gonna pull one more card. Spirit saying pull another card on this. Huh. Yeah. So, we said the spring forward. Go within, right? Go within. You're not going to believe me. But this is the result of you following along what I just said. You see this person here, and you see this woman here. They have on the same garment. It's like a sarong that they wear in different countries, like in India and Africa, Cambodia, etc. it's purple with the grapes and the leaves, the vines. Divine is telling us, Source is telling us to follow the path, the easy path, not to go against the grain, but to go with the flow, with spring. See the tree up here, how it's empty of leaves and it's cold? Cold. I'm hearing channel spirit is winter. Spirit saying winter, winter, winter. We're coming into spring. Here inside, right? Within, so within, right? You see the fruits and things are growing back on the tree slowly, right? On the outside, it's just empty, cold. Inside, things are growing. And you're going to see deers. Deers are coming out. And in this picture here, you see that musical instrument that Source was given messages, music. And here, the woman is holding it. So holding that wisdom, that knowledge, and that power by going inside the circle, going within and following the path that's going to lead you to your desires and your destiny to be great. And then also, she has a yellow top on, representing the solar plexus. She's balanced. Yin and the yang. See the two? That's beautiful. So, that's why my guys just had me pull one more card. And the Five of Pipes, that's what that speaks of. Let me put this back in my box. That is that is no coincidence that I pulled that card at all. Wow. That's beautiful, you guys. With that being said, I'm going to leave it with that. So energize your spirit and soar higher. Higher than your expectations. Divine Source has something so divine and so extraordinary for you. All you have to do is follow your heart, right? Have the patience and awaken to the exciting possibilities, because that's what this speaks of. The more and more I look at these cards is what I'm picking up. Can't make this up. So thank you for listening. Yes, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. Please share. It helps get the word out to the collective. The more likes, more shares, the more the video will pop up for people to see. And I'm so happy that I did this video, because I was going to wait and wait and wait, and my guys was like, you can't wait anymore, you have to go do it. And I definitely resonate with this message. Beautiful message. So thank you again for joining me at Connection to Ascension. Again, my name is Cecilia, also known as CeciliaAgoddess. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and description is the information is in the description box below. Thank you. Namaste. Peace, love, and light.